Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you an interesting game played between Indian chess grandmaster Humpy Koneru and Russian woman grandmaster Alina Kashliinskaya. In 2007, Koneru became the second female player after Judith Polgár to exceed the 2600 ELO rating mark, and Kashlinskaya is the current European women's individual champion. This game was played in round 3 at 2019 FIDE Women's Grand Prix. Koneru, who was playing with the white pieces, opened up with d4 and Kashlinskaya responded with knight f6, c4 e6, knight f3, d5, knight c3. With the transposition of moves, we reached queen's gambit declined 3 knights variation, wherein here black has many options to proceed with the game. Black can either play bishop e7 or knight d7, d takes c4, c6. In our game we have bishop b4, which is the Ragozin variation. In return, white also pinned black knight, bishop g5, and now if a move like d takes c4, then this can lead to sharp Vienna variation, but black decided to break the pin and played h6. Bishop takes f6, queen takes f6. Compared to Vienna variation, this is a comparatively calmer line. e3, black castles kingside, rook c1, d takes c4, bishop takes c4, c5. Black is undermining white's pawn center and white castles kingside. C takes d4, knight d4, queen e7, while another good square for the queen is on f5. This is what Magnus Carlsen played against Levon Aronian in 2014, but in our game we have queen e7, which is a more popular move than queen f5. And now white can choose between 3 main options. Can either capture on d4 with the pawn or with the knight, or play a3. In our game we have e takes d4. With this move, white is showing her eagerness to play with an isolated pawn. Rook d8 and queen c2, bishop d7, a3, bishop a5, b4, bishop b6, rook e1, bishop c6, rook d1, and queen c7, which is a total blunder. Well, so far so good, despite the fact that white has a slight advantage, but no problem at all for black. All black needs is to activate his knight and no problem at all. But this queen c7 steps into a deadly tactical shot, after which black's position goes down very quickly. Instead, it was better to play a move like rook c8, preventing d5 in some lines, or even black can go for bishop takes e4. But in our game we have this queen c7 move, which is going to have a catastrophic consequences for black. The problem with this move is that black is concentrating his pieces on the queen side and is leaving her king side totally defenseless. As we have reached the critical position, please pause the video and try to find the winning move for white. Ready? In here, Humpy Koneru played knight g5 and created this devastating queen h7 threat. Now, if h takes g5, then white can play knight takes g5, and if g6, then this destructive knight takes f7 is coming. If king takes f6, then rook takes e6, and black's position is totally lost. Or after knight g5, if g6, then anyways, this knight takes f7 is winning. If king g7, then white can choose either between knight takes d8 or play knight e5. Both are winning quickly. But in our game, after knight g5, where bishop takes f3, Kashlinskaya decided to remove the knight from f3, but in here she stepped into queen h7 check, king f8, and after this devastating rook takes e6 move, finally, on move 20, Kashlinskaya resigned. Right now the threat is queen h8 checkmate, and if you accept the rook sacrifice, then you can quickly get checkmated. Let's take a look at one of the possible ways how white can checkmate black king. Yes, there was no piece to protect this king, you know, all the pieces were on the queen side, and black king quickly fell victim to white's aggression. That was a total blunder by Kashlinskaya to allow that knight eg5 move, which I really liked. Well, thanks for watching. In the end, let's also solve a chess puzzle where the task is to find the winning move for white. It's white to move, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. If you liked this game, feel free to share it with your friends as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.